Did you know that college students on average change their major 3 times while they're in school?
And did you know that the average person will change their career 3 to 7 times in their lifetime?
Today, we're going to talk about the do's and don'ts when you're trying to figure out, hey, what should I major in or what should my career path be? Hey, familia, my name is Manny,
And this is Barbara.
and this is our channel.
We are two first generation college graduates that are here to talk to you about our tools and tricks that we learned along the way to develop our mental toughness and financial security.
As well as las ganas to continue pursuing our goals. Okay, let me point out something obvious. There is not a one size fits all blueprint to help you figure out what you should be when you grow up or what you should major in, okay? There's not a magic wand out there, okay? I especially am not a fan of those surveys that you take like in high school and college that like you get to pick your favorite color and what you'd be interested in, what have you, and you end up figuring out that you should probably end up being a professional golfer, which is what happened to me when I took one of those surveys, and I don't even like golf. Okay, Barbara, what happened when you took that survey?
According to the survey, I should be a mechanic.
There it goes. So you have to put in the work to figure out what you want to be when you grow up or what you should major in, okay? But let me point out some do's and don'ts when you're going through this process that may help you, okay? So here we go.
Remember, our interests most likely will change over time, and that is completely okay. I changed my career path 3 to 4 times already.
Yep, and I've changed my career path, I wanna say 3 times, and we continue to grow our understanding of what we're into, what we like. Hence, we started this channel, right? This is a newfound interest of ours. Having said all this, here are the 5 do's and don'ts when it comes to choosing your career path or setting up your major.
Do not let authority figures decide for you.
Yep, and that includes your parents, okay? Because till this day, I can tell you, my mom swears that I should have been a lawyer. She's like, Mijo, you are really good at arguing with me. You should have been a lawyer, right? Don't let your parents decide for you. I mean, they may influence it, but they can't ultimately decide what it is that you're going to sign up for.
Do not follow your friends' interests.
Yep, just because your friend is really excited to be a surgeon and your other friend is really excited to be a musician doesn't mean that you're going to feel that same emotion, even though you're jealous of the fact that maybe they're so in tune to what they want to be. Do the work and figuring out what really lights you up so that you can feel that same thing, but it's all based on your interest. Do not let the challenging parts of your career plan dictate whether you even take that plan at all, okay? Some of us might look at a career plan that's going to take 4 to 6 to 8 years, and we shy away from it because we're like, man, I don't know if I want to sign up for that much school, right? That may be a reason why you might shy away from that career plan. Or, hey, man, I might have to do a residency where I'm moving to a different part of the US. I don't know if I want to be moving around a lot. I mean, those are all valid concerns, but don't let those small hurdles get in the way of your career path if that's what you really want. You'll get the tutoring, you'll learn to acclimate to new environments, right? And trust me, time will fly and you'll end up in your goals before you know it.
Do not pick what's easy. Pick what interests you.
Yeah, and it's okay to pick something that's easy if it interests you, but don't simply pick something because it's easy. If everything was easy, achieving stuff would not feel as rewarding.
Do not think you're stuck on one career path.
This is true. Like we said before, you're okay to change your career path or your major. That's okay. That's actually expected out of some of us, right? And what I've learned is some of these skills that we learn in one career path is transferable to others. I have met biology majors that have used their attention to detail to become expert lawyers. I have met engineers that have used their ability to look at systems to become successful business owners. I've also met teachers who are really good at getting everyone to work together towards a common goal to become amazing business consultants. So there is a wide spectrum of transferable skills out there.
So let's now start with the do's. Do acknowledge that while you're pursuing your career path, you still have interests, you have hobbies, and you have maybe a side hustle, and that's okay to do that at the same time.
Yep, some people think that you can do those things at the same time, that I either have to, make my career, my hobby or passion, like they should all be intertwined and be the same thing. It's okay if they're not, right? You can continue with your psychology major and, play with crypto or be into video gaming or, singing or writing. You can have these passions and side hustles as you're going down your career path.
Do test drive your career path. What that means is set up a Zoom call with someone that is already working in that industry that you're interested in. Ask them questions, invite them for coffee, watch some documentaries in the subject. Just learn more. The more you test drive in that area, you're able to identify, is this good for me or not?
Do build your muscle of achieving your goals by committing to your goals. And this is an important one, okay? So a big skill that we'll learn when we're going to college is learning to stick something out, right? To continue pursuing the goal, even if it gets hard. Now, mind you, if your interests change drastically and you're just like, I'm just not into this at all, that's okay to change your goals. But if it gets hard and you figure out how to ask for help and continue sticking it through and still showing up year after year to try to get to the end game, that is a skill in of itself. So the only way you'll build this muscle of committing to goals is by, no kidding, committing to the goal.
Do market research on the career path that you're interested in and find out, is this something that people are looking for? Is there a need for it? Is this something that could potentially grow in the future?
Right. There's actually a tool that I really enjoy that helps with this. It's called onetonline.org. And you could actually see a list of different career paths. You just got to type it into the search bar, and it will tell you what jobs have a bright outlook. And what that is indicating is that those particular jobs, they expect to be a huge demand, a huge need for that job. So when you come out of college, there's a good chance that you're going to walk into a job already or a career already. And so you'll just fast track to getting paid when it comes to that kind of stuff. So keep that in mind. Do that kind of market research to figure out what the demand is for that particular job.
Do look at the earning potential. How much money could you make?
Yep. And this is one of those where ONET Online also comes in super handy, because if you look on there and you scroll all the way to the bottom of these particular job profiles, you'll see how much money you can make, and it'll show you like a pay band. Well, the beauty of it too is that you can see what your pay band would be as an individual contributor, as a technician, as a manager or supervisor, whether you had a bachelor's, master's, or a doctorate. It'll also tell you, how much money you would make in Texas versus California or New York. So you get a really good idea of what you can expect in terms of income when it comes to that particular career path.
So these were our do's and don'ts on signing up for a major or choosing a career path.
Thank you for watching our channel. And if you want to hear more from two first-generation graduates, click on another of our videos. We greatly appreciate your support. So feel free to hit the like button or the subscribe button or both. We are super happy to put these videos together for y'all. Thanks. Bye.